Morning, Elizabeth. How you doing? Hope you have a good night's sleep. Whew. Oops. Okay, guys. So welcome. Ethereum every Friday. Here you are with me again with Pilates, and right now I'm working on my iPad to get some music on for us, so we can really wake up, enjoy some nice tune in the morning. Okay, so let's just get us a few more minutes, maybe 2-3 more, so everybody can gather around, clear the areas up to you. Ideally, getting a mat down to the floor, getting your tea for the morning, because honestly, I'm not a coffee person. I am not a coffee person. Yep, so get it on. Good smelling tea or coffee if you need it. Get ready and we're good to go. Alright, so let's just... Okay. Alright, so it's 8:32 already. Let's get things... let's get ready here. Oops. Okay, let's resetting this one again. Okay, one more minute, everybody. Make sure that you have everything laid down on the floor, especially your mat. Except that you don't need anything else. Hi, Sion. Good morning. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Because I didn't. Yep. Okay. Alright, I think we're good to go. So, make sure that I have a good camera angles. We're good on the floor, and now let's get it out. Okay, everybody, so let's start the workout today. For some reason, maybe the music will not go. I don't know why. Oh, it's here. So let's start our walk today with some posture checking, okay? So let's get into your standing position. Heels under hip, toes forward, knees slightly soft, and we're gonna tilt the tailbone down and point it upward, okay? So on the side, you might see yourself like this, heels under knee, knee under hip, hip under the shoulders, and the head is on top of it. Chest is up, round the shoulder back, lengthen the arm, chin slightly tucked in, and think about how you can lengthen the spine up to the ceiling. Okay? So keep getting your body long and just stay down here. Alright, so for the next round, we're gonna keep breathing in through your nose, and when you exhale out through your mouth. Just some simple Pilates breathing. So inhale through your nose, exhale through the mouth. Good. On the side, if you can see, the chest inflating outside and forward. And exhale down. Just a few more. One more. Last one. Very good. Good. So now just shake your arm, shake your head. Any direction you want to relax on your neck, relax on your traps, upper back muscles. And now we're gonna move, starting with our arms, okay? So let's move with 3 dimensions. We're gonna keep the body still, up nice and tall. Palms facing forward, and now inhale. Arms parallel to each other, and then turning your palms away. Exhale, palms back to thighs. So inhale, palm facing inside when you're going up, and facing outside when you're going down. Just take it easy here. Some of us might want to go fast. or you really want to go slow to check out the control on your shoulders. Any way is good. But while you're standing there, do we look like this? Or do we look like this with the neck long, with the spine stacking up on each other, and we really have control over the movement on the shoulders? Just a few more. Last one. So now from here, keeping the arms and forward. Now you're gonna turn the palm facing forward. You're gonna go down and up, down and up. And did you see how I turn my palms every time we move? Thinking about when you're swimming in the water, you use your palm to push the water away, swipe front and back. And if you can see it on the side, we take the arms 90 degrees from the ears down to shoulder height and keep moving forward. 5, 4, 3. I think I need one more. Last one. And now from here we're going to sweep forward and to the side. So turn it out and in, out and in. Inhale, open out. Exhale, open in. And from here, we might find our body moving forward and back a little bit because of the movement of the arm. It's fine, but just thinking about how you can keep your body really still in the center and switching your palms forward and back. We're gonna stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, let's relax the arms, check it. Oh, some of you might be starting to feel it already here. And that's good, we're working up for the deltoid. Next one, let's work on our lower limbs, the legs. So hands on the hips. Or you can just hands your hands here anytime you want, any way you want. Good. But relax and stay in the center, okay? So the body is balanced, shoulder height, hips height are the same. I would like to keep the hands here because this will help me stay in the center a little bit better. So from now, we're gonna keep the knees going up by lifting one knee, touch on the floor, and go with that knee again. We have some side easy knee lift. Thinking about how you can align the body weight onto one foot and the other legs, moving nicely without affecting other body parts. I forgot to tell you today, the theme for the class today is isolation. So what does isolation here means? Keeping one business to one body part. Other thing, leave it there, don't touch it. So 3, 2, last one, hold. Thinking about lengthening the knees, but no need to lock the kneecap. You can keep it slightly soft. Body still stay up. We're gonna stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and now switch to the other side. Alright, that's warming up on the left hip abductor, and now we'll go to the next one. So make sure that you push your body weight onto this leg this time, and now knees and touch. Knee and touch. Good. If you happen to have a mirrors anywhere in the room right now, check yourself. Normally in the class, I would encourage people to use their muscle memory and feelings. But since you're not here in the class with me, you are here with me but not in the class, feel free to check yourself out. It's always good to have something to refer to and to keep yourself better. But once you got it, don't look at that mirror again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna hold it here. Wait, you know you gotta hold. You really have to engage all the muscles here inside the center of the body, especially around the belly button, to keep the hip very square and still. 3, 2, 1, and drop. So we're warming up for the hip flexors already. Now let's get into our glutes and side glute. Sounds good? So same thing. We're gonna stay on one leg, and we're gonna try moving side to side this time. So on this leg again, bend the knees just a little bit to keep your body in a safety range, so you don't have to lock the knees too much. Then you're gonna lift the other leg, pointing your toes forward. You're gonna lift the legs up. So we're gonna work on the hip abductor. So lift and back. You feel free to lean your body a little bit towards to this side because you know you need to keep the balance. But try to use the side glute to lift your butt. What is the side glute? This is your butt, right? So this is the side of the butt. That's why the side glute is. So keep your hands here. Keep your body as straight as you can. And squeeze the butt. Feel the connection from the rib cage through down the hips and even down to the knee. That's how we engage the muscles and work on the side. So here for 5, 4. Just keep the whole body still, only the leg moves. 3, 2, 1. Wait, okay, you don't have to hold this time. We're gonna give it for the next round. So lean to the other legs, toes forward. Remember, both toes forward. Stay on this one first. Make sure that you anchor yourself down. Now up and down. Ooh, this is my bad side. I'm sorry to check. It's okay. Remember, if you have mirrors, check yourself in it. So up and down. Up and down. Yeah, this might feel like a little bit of ABT, but think about the control movement you got in here. We don't aim for the repetition. We don't really aim for the height and the range. We are working on the control in the hips and how we isolate the movement out of the whole body. So stay here for 3, 2, and we got some leg burners already. Alright, we got the side glute, we got the hip flexors. Now let's get into the front quad, the maximus gluteus, and we're gonna finish off with the inner thighs. Alright, so feet on the hip again, just like how you started. Hands on hip, or you can keep your arms forward to keep a little bit balance here, any way you want. So we're gonna breathe in and just do some simple squat. I mean, come on, squat is the most basic exercise. I bet most of us can do it. In case if you have knees injury or you're not comfortable with the squat, you can step your feet a little bit wider so there will be less tension on the knee. Or you can start to turn your knees out. But in this movement, I would like to encourage everybody to keep the knees forward. So we would learn how to align the knees, moving directly into the toes, and shift the butt a little bit to the back. Okay? You don't have to go low. Just go down as far as you can to get that glute moving, to bring the quad. And remember, the spine has to stay straight. We're keeping the spine very strong here by keeping the engage through the upper back, lower back, and through the front of the abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold on. Now let's check. We're gonna come down to a squat again, but this time let's start to work on one leg. So squat down, lengthening the spine. Remember how you put your body weight on one foot? We had that practice. Now we're gonna put it in to this exercise. We're gonna lean into that legs. It's time to extend the back leg, squeezing the butt and pointing the toes directly to the floor. So eyes down and the body tilting here. So step it in, readjust your body, and other legs. Can you keep dragging the toes on the floor? Yeah? So if I was facing forward like this, you might see my body leaning side to side a little bit. Yes, it's perfectly normal because we are shifting the body weight. But try your best to stay in the center. How strong can you keep the core here? So we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And now we're gonna start with the first leg, okay? Stay here. Just think about how you can keep the body in this angle, and now we're gonna kick the whole leg up. Remember, no knees bending, the whole leg's kicking up. 10, 9, 8, breathing out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, into the center, lean to the back, the other legs, remember the body is straightening up, try to lean down if you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, this is good to keep the back of the leg straightened out, focus the power into the glutes, making sure that you kept your lower back control. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Woo. And that's it. That's how we getting our legs and the arms to work. Now just take a little sip of water to keep yourself hydrated as always. I always recommend that. Tea. Okay, next one. We're gonna start with sitting down to the floor. So guys, just sit down. And we're gonna have the first series of the workout today. So we're gonna start sitting and we just work with the rotation first. Let's mix things up. So when we're on the floor, you can sit on the mat, you can sit on the floor or anything that you have. But make sure that wherever you sit is stable enough for you to keep your butt tucked down on the floor. Hands on the knee, elbows in, shoulder back. Lengthening the chest, lengthening the neck, but keeping the chin in, okay? If you need reference on the side, this is how it should look like. A slight curve on the lower back, a slight curve on the upper back, but keeping the spine straight, like somebody pulling the tip of the hand on top of your head, okay? So from here, we're gonna work on rotation as I said. So just keep your hands here first, relax here. Now we breathe in. Let's now just gently turn to the right side. Inhale. And exhale, we twist. Good. So whenever we turn, rotate the neck and the shoulders. Exhale it on the outside. Inhale when you come in center. Good. So now let's add on a bit more. So you see the hands is on the knee, right? Now starting to pull from this hand and push from the other hand. See what it helps you. So pull from the left arm, push from the right arm. You see yourself pushing your shoulders away and you can look back even more. And now we are using the arms to support with our work. Okay? So now let's inhale again. Push from the left and pull from the right. Good. The funny thing about the rotation or twisting exercise is there is always one side of yours that is more flexible. So the hands here are meant to help you work with the less flexible side. So for me, my left side is less flexible. So I'm going to use less force on the right. And when it comes to the left, I'm going to use more force on the left and use the chest to turn even more. Of course, this is an exercise for the core, so we're not really using the arm that much. But think about if you want to go for the distance, you want to go for the range, a little bit more push from the hand is good. One more time on the right. And now we stay on the right here. So from here, we're going to cross the arm over the knee. The back arm, you can stay on the back, on the floor, or you can lift it up. Okay, so it's like this. You can keep it down on the floor and leave it back. So from here, relax the shoulders, keep turning forward, but your shoulder is closed. And now exhale, both using the power from the rotation of the chest, the squeezing in the diaphragm, and a slight push from your arms. Okay, so inhale and exhale. Everybody twist and look to the back. Stay on one side. Inhale, center. Exhale. So we got that exercise. to help you opening the range of your rotation. For some of you, we want one more. Lift the arms to the back. And thinking about when you look to the back, can you touch the back wall? Reaching your arm all the way to the back here. 3. Inhale. 2. Inhale. One more. Stay here. Look back. We feel the rotation from the neck down to the shoulders and all the way down to the low back of the spine. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Other side. So you can just stay where you are. I need to turn myself because, well, that's where the camera is over there. So we're gonna cross the hands again. We're on top of the hand and palm facing outside. Hands touching on the back first. Or if you want to start reaching back, that's good. So lengthening the spine first. Always remember lengthening the spine first. The longer the spine, the more you can get into the stretch. So inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale, twist. As I said, this is an exercise just coming in from the core. So you use the core first, and when you need support from the arms, use it. 3, 2, maybe for the last 3 times, I'm gonna reach back. So legs and turn. And remember, thinking about how you can touch the back wall here. Yep, my left side is definitely less flexible than my right side, so I'm gonna work a bit more here. You guys can stay here with me as long as you want, or you can just take a break now. In 3, 2, last one, stay down here and hold for 5 seconds. Look to the back, lengthening the spine. Keep the elongation here as long as you can. For 3, 2, 1, and relax. That's a good rotation here. And now, let's go a little bit more so we know how and how far you can go. Now let's open the legs. Ideally, you can start with the legs parallel to the front and pointing your toes upward. Or you can start with the feet wider than the hips. Any way that you want to challenge yourself today. So I'm going to sit back here because I want to see my feet in the screen too. Keeping the knees down on the floor. And of course, for some of us who have short hamstring or stiff lower back, it's okay that you can lift the knees up just a little bit and relax on the toes. But if you can, lengthen it up, pushing the knees down, keeping the back of the legs down to the floor. So we're keeping the spine up as you know it. Now we're going to reach your arms to the back. Hey, remember the exercise? Oh yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to combine the movement all together, but remember, one movement at a time. So everybody inhale first. Now palms going in and swimming out. So we're going to go back to this. Inhale, exhale, and inhale when you go out. And don't forget, when we move, we rotate the palm first. Rotate the palm first, then execute the swipe. Just imagine how you're swimming forward and back here. So 3, 2, and now let's engage the movement. So we are still in the rotation style, right? So inhale, exhale first. Inhale, open out. And now twist it to the back, keep pointing the palms back. And go back. So let's try it again. Exhale, palms in, arms in. Inhale, arms out to the side, palm facing back. And now rotate. And wait. Good. So let's try again. Good. So guys, can you try imagining that your back is leaning against a pillar? The spine is straight up and doesn't move at all. The only thing moves is first the arms and then the torso and the shoulders with the arms not moving at all. So if the shoulders and the arms are moving, like this, nope, nope, nope. If the shoulder move, the arm stop. If the arm moving, the shoulder stay put, okay? It can be quite tricky for some of us, but think about it. You don't want to reach the arm all the way to the back. Make sure that from the tip of the shoulders, tip of the fingers, throughout the shoulders and all the way to the other side, straight line. Like you're carrying a bar, like your arm is a bar, okay? Let's do it one more time on the left side. And relax. Okay, so we're gonna get that move, and now I'm gonna integrate one move we call the saw. It's a basic move from Pilates. So same thing. From here, exhale, inhale, we got this. And now when we twist to the side, you don't need to turn the palms to the back anymore, but you can try to reach it and back. Good. So exhale, inhale. Let's go to the other side and reach your palms to the other side of the shin bone. For some of you, if you're not comfortable touching your heels, you can touch your knees, but try to lift the other arms back up and twist it to back. One more time. Good. I think we need 4 more, so everybody just keep moving. In, out, exhale to twist and reach the shin and back. Exhale, inhale, rotate and touch. Touch it in, touching out, and reach. We got one more time. And relax on your shoulders. Whoo, shake it, shake it, shake it. How's your shoulders, how's your arm already? Good, right? So next one, we are done with the rotation work. We're gonna go down into the frontal and backward movement. Okay, so make sure that you are laying your mat out because I'm gonna sit on the side from this time. So from this moving onward, I'm gonna keep my feet down, knees 90 degrees, toes forward, hands on the knee like this. You know this movement if you've been doing class with me for quite some time. We always start with as it is rolling down and rolling up to articulate the spine again. So your butt bone is drilling down here. The heels is soft but pointing forward. Relax on the quad, relax on the hamstring, but engage from your arms already so we can always feel what's moving here in the spine. So start with the breathing, and when you breathe out slowly through your mouth, put your tailbone down first, and when your hand is still on the knee, extend it out all the way. Good. So in this one, we are leaning back 45 degrees. Chest is still opening up, no slouching on the shoulders. We're gonna push the shoulder back, pulling the shoulder blade together, and now coming up. First, so exhale to go into the back. And inhale, lifting it up. So what's the difference here? Should we just lean back like this? Nope, not really. In this movement, I would like to encourage you guys to keep your face forward. That means if we're leaning a little back, the neck is slightly curved, but the cervical spine, which is your neck here, is straight up to the ceiling. So this is how you work on the mindfulness and the awareness on the upper part of the spine. You don't want to slouch, as I told you, because we're going to keep the body in the right posture. Don't lose it. Just go slow if you need to. Let's try it 3 more times. 2. Last one. And inhale, coming back. Next one, from the top of the knee, you know where we're going back? We're going back down to the under the thighs. So wrap your hands here. Or if you are ravaging today, you can always keep your hands lower, because the lower the hands, the longer you're going for the range. So I'm gonna keep on top of my back of the kneecap first. Let's just start from here. Breathe in, and now round the spine to the back, keeping your arms straight and really straight to the hammy, but no slouching. Keeping your arms strong and slightly pull your legs in so you can always feel the engagement from the arms and the abs, and then coming back. Is it a bit further? I bet it is. So now let's round the spine first. And never forget about your neck. Coming up. Exhale. And in. Here's the trick. If you want to really focus on your abs more than your arm, every time you go out, release on arm. And pulling in, switch to the other side. Can you move without shaking your lower body? For myself, I would like to work with both of my hands. So this is the tricky part here. I keep my arms long. And I look straight to the knee. And you can feel the tension building up in the lower abdominals. Remember, exhale when you go down, inhale when you're coming up. Because when you're exhaling on the way down, that's when you use engagement from the abs to keep your body still and in control. Last one. Hold. And from here, we're gonna work with the endurance of the abs. Chest is up, belly flat, navel pulling down into the belly button. And now we're gonna lift the knees. 1 and 1. So wait, as I said, the isolation comes in when you really keep the whole body still and only focus on the movement of one body part. So thinking about pulling the knees into the chest more than pulling your body up. Don't move your upper body at all. I know it's tricky, I know it's getting hard, I know the hips starting to burn, but that's what we're here for. So let's keep moving for 10, 9, 8, 7. If you want to go fast, feel free to do so, but don't lose your posture, don't lose your movement. Keep your elbows down here on the floor. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Hands behind the knee. And now the other legs going up too. And now we're pulling the elbows to the side, shoulder down. And now keeping the legs on the air as long as you can. Now letting the spine down to the floor. And we're coming down. Yay! Now we're on the floor. Wait. Should we go up? Of course we should. So everybody, arms here. And now wrapping the behind the knee. Remember there's a power coming from the push of the legs and the pull from the arm. So keep both that force strong here. Breathe in. Chin to chest first, lift the chest. And then push from your legs. Slowly find your way up and let your feet down again. Yeah. So shall we try everything? We're gonna lean back first. Lift the knee and round back. And I'll have a challenge for you at the end of this. So let's get ready. So from the sitting position again. Exhale, hands back, or even you can go lower. Remember how I suggest there's a little range for you. I'm going really low down here. I'm going to lift one knee. Keeping the arm strong here. Keeping the legs on the air where it was. And slowly push vertebrae by vertebrae down to the floor and relax. From here, inhale again. Chin the chest. Round the arm. And push from the legs, pull the arm to peel the spine off the floor. Coming up. And then land the feet down. Let's all work together for 5 more reps, okay? In. Exhale back. Lift the knee. And keep going down. Really owning the control of the legs and the arms so you can support the movement of the spine in this whole body integration movement here. And drop it down. I said 5 breaths, right? 4 more to go. You can lift one leg at a time or both. As long as when you move, no shaking, no sudden movement, and use your breath effectively to support with the movement here. Yep. Do you feel your spine curving and straightening a point? Like this, it's straight. Curve the spine. Pull from the legs to lift the spine straight up again. And then drop the legs. Okay, for the last 2, I challenge you. Breathe in. Lean back as you do it. But this time, don't use your arm, lift the legs up. Let's tap the toes for 5-10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both, hold it. And now find the way, keeping the legs on the air as always, and land down to the floor. And now, try to not use your hand behind your legs. See if you can come up by yourself. Breathe in, and lift the chin, lift the chest, sing up. Start on the tailbone, and then drop the legs down. Everybody, let's do one more time. Inhale, hands behind, or you can keep your arms here. Exhale all the way to the back as far as you can. Lift the legs, and now tap the toes. 10, 9, 8, 7. Slow breath out every tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly find the way down. And knee to chest. Woo! Alright everybody, just hug your knees. Shift, rocking forward and back. Relaxing on the hip flexors. On your lower abs. That was some amazing work, okay? And that's how we burn up the hip flexors. That's how we can curl up with the body integration. And now we're going down on the floor. Next round, we're going to only focus on the upper abs only. That means the lower abs, the legs can be relaxing, but not so much relaxing. We still engage them to keep them in place. And we can really focus here on the upper abs more. So in this position, arms down to the floor, palms down, reaching your fingers away. There's a slight curve under your lower back spine. And the whole back is pressing down on the torso's area. So from the tailbone, a slight bridge going up through your lower back spine. Touch down on the rib cage. And there's another curve going up around your neck. And you touch the floor with the back of the head. This is a natural neutral spine here. So let's just stay here for a moment. We're gonna come into some bridging, just to open up from the hips. So from here, inhale, heels under the knees. Keep both knees in line with the hip and toes, palms down. And now inhale, to exhale to press the lower back down first. See, the lower back pressing down first and lifting the tailbone. And now pressing from your heels to curve the spine up one by one at a time. We come into bridging position. Hold it here, breathe in. And when you exhale out, dropping the spine one by one at a time. One by one at a time. And land down with the tailbone on the floor and resume the neutral spine. Yep, so remember, with the starting position, the lower back is slightly lifted up. You can tuck one finger here and the belly is flat. Inhale first. Slowly exhale, press the lower back first. The back is flat on the floor. And now press from your heels. You can lift the toes up to feel it. And spine by spine, one by one. And stop at the shoulder tip. Stop right here. Inhale. And exhale down. Very good, everybody. Let's keep going. So inhale and exhale. Press the belly, press the lower back down, belly flat, and there's a hollow belly here. You're gonna press from your heels to lift from the tailbone, curl from the lower back, and spine by spine by spine going up, opening up from your chest, squeezing the shoulder blade, pushing the shoulder down, lengthening the spine, and knees all the way up to the ceiling. And inhale. And we're going down again. Remember, imagine that when you're going up, the hamstring is slightly retracting. Somebody is pulling the knees away, and you're gonna fight that feeling. So if somebody pulling your knees, you're gonna squeeze your butt, squeeze your hamstring to pull your body back here. Really engage from the back of the legs. And then coming down again. We got one more time. So I'm gonna join you again. Lift. And remember guys, keep the knees in line here. Don't open your knees. I can see some of you are opening the knees inside. Keep the inner thighs. Come on. And dropping down. Very good. And now we're relaxing on the hips. Now we're gonna really focus on the upper abs this time. So from this one, we're not gonna lift the hips, we're gonna lift the chest. So everybody, fingers interlace together. And now you're gonna round it behind your neck. Remember, behind your neck, spread the finger out so your the whole palms can carry the back of the neck and the back of the head. From here, we're gonna start with some chest lift. Just easy, breathe in. No neutral spine, remember. And exhale. Press the lower back down. Lift the chin, shoulders up, elbows slightly open. And then coming down again. Inhale on the floor. Exhale. Chin to chest. Eyes reaching the knee. And then coming down again. As I said, we are working on the upper abs only, so you don't need to go too high. From the floor, lift the shoulders. And when the shoulder tip is slightly lifted off the floor, you're good. Ribs to hips. Inhale on the way down. Take it slow. Exhale on the way up. And hey, remember the first of the class? We're working on our arms. How about we try that? So remember the palm forward and back, and we're twisting the palms. Yeah? Now we're gonna put that movement into the chest lift. So you can still keep one hand behind your neck if you need support and just reaching the other arms. Or if you're confident with the neck strength today, both arms out. So palms facing upward to the ceiling, shoulder down, lengthening the arms here. We're gonna move the arms like this, remember? But this time we're gonna engage and integrate with the chest. So the only movement here are the arms and the upper abs. Let's get ready. Inhale first to get prepared. Exhale as you curl the chin into the neck, the palms going up and reach to the ceiling, 90 degree here, 90 degree, no more or less. And now you're gonna rotate the palms backward. Exhale, hands down. Okay, let's wait here. Is this harder to get your chest up without the hands? Because I can feel like some of us here, when we remove the arms, we're not lifting the chest all the way up. So if you need support, remember, hands behind. Okay, let's try it again. Palms up. Inhale. And then exhale. 90 degree. The whole chest is off the floor. Lower back pressing down. And inhale, coming down. Let's breathe. In. Good. Let's do it 3 more times. Can you really feel the body weight pressing down all the way in your lower back? 3 more. Add 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. 90 degree, chin into chest, eyes forward. Can we reach and touch the ceiling? Can we all do it 10 times here? 10, 9, hey, go slow, 8, 7, come on guys, 6, get some burner on the ASEAN 5, 4, don't move your legs, 3, keep the lower back down here, 2, last one, up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Oh my abs. Ouch. Oh my god. See? This is why we have isolation theme for the work today. Because when really focus on just one muscle group, it is really efficient. You know how far you can go, you know how strong you can reach, and you know exactly what body parts you need to keep it down so you can support with the main focus here. Okay, we're not gonna stop, okay? So let's go back to this movement, but this time instead of 90 degrees to the floor, can we all the way reaching your hands down to the heels, like this. So inhale, all the way up, and now the arms going down here. And then when you're going back, palm turning up to the ceiling. Remember how we rotate the palms? Coming up, back, and go. So why are we doing this? We're not just working on the abs, we're also encouraging the flexibility and the movement, the range of the movement when we rotate our shoulder curve. You can feel it here, right? This is exceptionally essential for people who have shoulder problems because this is very light on your shoulders, and still You can really find the range to increase your flexibility. Just a 3 more. And down. Last 2. Last one. Okay, now let's try to work on the side a little bit. So I'm going to turn my body here. So from here, you're going to lift the chest up as high as you can, palm facing down to the floor, shoulder reaching away. Now think about how you can touch your heels. So touching the heels, back, touching, and back. This is why we're going to stay really high. In case if you need help, you can wrap the hands behind your thighs, touch, behind, and touch, behind. But if you can, release the hand, right? So inhale, center, exhale, reach. Inhale, center, exhale, reach. Keep going, coming guys. Inhale, center, exhale, reach. Touching on the heels. Legs stable, hips stable, chest is up, and reach down one by one at a time. You don't need to go fast. Try to touch as far as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe one more on the left. And hold it here. 5, 4. Stay up, guys. 3. Don't drop. 2, 1. And slowly exhale and drop it back to the floor. Yay! Oh my god. If you're here with me right now, you can really find some 6 packs here. Okay, maybe not 6, just 2 first. Okay, next one, we're gonna have the last one where we're gonna integrate for the hips, upper arms, and the whole arms together. So, remember how you lay down on the back? Let's resume that position again. So from now, palms going upward, remember? Inhale first, and this time we're gonna lift the chest, palms down, and both knees coming up into tabletop position. Remember how you lift the knees into the rolling up and down a scissors position, and now palm facing up. In here. Good. Exhale. And inhale, touch down, bend the knees 90 degrees. You can stay here, or if you really want to challenge, check this out. Extend the legs out to 45 and touch the floor on the palms. Woo! I can see my back uplifting already. So guys, if you need to, you don't need to go too low. You can lift the legs up into 90 degrees here. Make sure that the back and the lower back is pressing down to the floor. So you can bend the knees. Try to reach as far as you can without lifting the lower back too much. No arching here. Maintaining the natural curve of the spine at least. Stay here for 5. 4, 3. Oh my god, I'm feeling it here. 2. Last one, everybody. Out. Stay in both position here for 10, 9, 8. Stay there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Knee to chest. And just roll your back forward and back. We have some rolling like a ball. So hands on top of the knee, heels together. Slightly open the knees. And just keep the chin in. Rolling your body forward and back. Just relax here. And relax. Alright. So we got the abs, a little bit of the side, the hips. What else do we miss? We got the back already, and because in the bridging position, I say we're gonna go down to the body weight bearing again. So for the last 5 to 7 minutes of the class today, let's all get down to our forehands and legs. So if you need support on your knees, you know what to do. Put the towels down, hands shoulder width, finger forward, knees down. On the side, it looks like this. Some of us, especially someone, I'm not gonna name anybody here, No, don't try to arch the back like this because to me this is really uncomfortable. So leave the spine, navel tucked in, from the shoulders down to the hip is a straight line. Finger forward and really push the floor away. You can feel your chest here, just like how you do the push-ups. Good. So from here, remember the theme is still isolation. So let's move one body part at a time. So stay on your arm. Keep your legs still. Kicking your legs to the back again. And point your toes. Yep. Other side. And back in. Don't move your lower back. I can see your lower back moving. So kicking, pointing to the back. Toes pointing. And knees down. Good. So keep moving like this. One leg back. And in. One leg back. And in. As long as you don't feel any movement on the upper body. The movement solely on your glutes, leg extensor, and knees. 3 more time. 2. Last one. Good. Now the arms. Same thing, you can tuck your toes or you can unfurl the toes here. Arms forward. And back. Forward. And back. Forward. And back. Remember, when you land your hands back down on the floor, exactly where you started, because you want to keep your arm directly under the shoulders. And guys, just like how we stay balanced, even though this is easier, keep your body still in the center line, like you're a piece of cheese between 2 sandwiches. You're not moving side to side. You can only slide between the bread. So stay here for 3, 2, last one. Good, now we're going to go into quadruped. So as long as you don't move up back like this, don't do it like that, we're not in a twerking class. Hands down, knees down, belly strong. Right leg first. And a left arm, reaching. Hands down, and release everything together. Back leg first. Yeah, remember the leg first. Chin down to the floor. Lengthening the neck. You don't need to look up too much. And reach the arm to the front. Lengthening the spine. Think about how you can touch both ends of the walls with your toes and your fingers. And land down again. Inhale first to engage. Exhale to reach. And down. Alright, and drop. Okay, same movement. If you want a challenge, I think I did this one before. So everybody step back into your plank position. Straight to the knee. Push your toes away. Don't push your body back like this. Push your toes away. Keep your shoulders still on your hands. And now you're going to lift one leg. Shift the body weight onto the other arms. And reach your arm forward. And now hands down and legs back. Let's try it again on the other side. Of course, anytime you want to, you can just drop the knee, bend or push your leg a little bit back, and you can still stay on the knees. Okay, let's go the other side. Lift it up, legs. Shift your body weight onto the arms, stay strong, and reach. And now hands down and put. Okay? Anytime you want to try this, go for it. Other than that, just stay on your knees, stay on your toes, or even knees under the hip for kneeling position. Go for it. Okay, really engage your core this time. Feel the strength from your shoulders and your arms. Okay, I'm gonna go for one more time on each side. So legs, arms, and coming back. Don't hold your breath. I know somebody is holding the breath. Breathe naturally. Inhale. And hands down and back, and push your body back down, relax on the shoulders. Okay, now everybody coming forward. Hips down on the floor, extending your toes, Chest down from here. And now we're gonna work for the last movement of the back today. So hands is directly outside the shoulders, elbow tucking in, face down to the floor. We're gonna go do some swan. So breathe in and exhale. Don't push your palm yet, don't push from your palm yet. Just lift your chest, elbow pointing to the back, shoulders away, lift the chin. Don't push from your arm, okay? Just use the upper back. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, coming down. Just really gently lift the chest and look at the end of the room, keeping your eye gaze when you're going up into the corner of the floor, and then exhale, slowly going down. Inhale and exhale. Good. Some of you want to try a challenge, stay in the same position, but this time when you're coming up, see my palm off the floor, and then we're going down. Good. And hey guys, I know this is quite hard for some of us, since the back is not the strongest. Sometimes it's not the strongest muscles, but keep your shoulders away. You don't want to touch your ears with the shoulders, right? Because you don't want to slouch. You don't want to shrug your shoulders. You don't want extra tension or unnecessary squeezing on the shoulder. We only isolate the power on the back here. On the back, not the shoulders. 3 more. 2. Last one. Alright. So from breeze 1, we're gonna come up into the next level. We're gonna go into swan number 1. So keep the elbows away, shoulder down. And now from here you can start using your palm. Inhale first, lift the chest, and now press on your palm. Keep the belly up, navels in. We're coming into the swan. So shoulder back, chin in. Extend the back all the way, lifting the chest. And then slowly lay down. Touch your belly button, rib cage, and chin down to floor. Breathe in. Exhale, coming up. Press the strong, really strong through the floor. And down. And trust me guys, we're not gonna regress, we're gonna keep progressing. So good, press. Really go strong, shoulder back, chin in, eyes strongly forward. Last one. Out and hold. So from here, we got swan number 1. How about swan number 2? So from here, make sure that you squeeze your butt. And when you're laying down, hey, look at my legs, look at my legs. Yep, we're rolling on the hips. So let's press out of chest again. And then slowly lay down, squeezing the butt. Good. And now with the same movement, can we do a little bit faster and work with our breathing this time? So inhale, pressing up. And when you exhale, really release your hand and roll your chest down with your legs flicking on the air. Ready? Inhale and exhale. Catch it. Wait. You gotta catch. And you're gonna release. Up and release. Up and release. Use your breath efficiently because it's gonna help you moving very nicely, just like how I talk. And 3, 2, 1, and wait. Hey, we're not done. Let's try this. From the last movement of the day, same thing, but can you reach your arm to the front? Ready? Inhale, reach, catch, reach, catch. 5, 4,